Act 1. The Arrival. Welcome! Tonight, you have nowhere to hurry, nowhere you need to be. Only this quiet journey awaits you. Take a slow, gentle breath. Feel the cool night air filling your lungs, and as you breathe out, allow the weight of the day to quietly disappear. Outside, a gentle rain falls over an ancient forest. Every raindrop lands softly upon the tall pine trees. The leaves whisper peacefully beneath the endless rhythm of the rain. The earth carries the fresh scent of wet moss, old wood, and quiet memories. You find yourself standing at the beginning of a narrow stone path. The path disappears into the darkness ahead. In your hand, a small lantern burns with a warm golden flame. Its gentle light dances softly with every step you take. It is not bright. It does not need to be. It simply shows the next step before you. And tonight, that is enough. You begin walking, slowly, one peaceful step after another. The rain continues to fall, not as a storm, but as a quiet song that has filled this forest for hundreds of years. There is no fear here, only silence, only comfort. The deeper you walk, the quieter the world becomes. The noise of everyday life slowly fades away. The endless thoughts, the unfinished conversations, the worries you carried all day, one by one, they disappear into the sound of the rain. Far ahead, a warm golden light appears. Soft, gentle, almost dreamlike. You continue walking toward it. As you come closer, the outline of an ancient library slowly appears between the towering trees. Its stone walls are covered with soft green moss. Its wooden beams have stood through countless seasons. Large windows glow with warm amber light. Raindrops slowly slide down the old glass. The building feels alive, quietly waiting, as though it has been expecting your arrival for a very long time. You stop for a moment, simply looking at it, listening to the rain, listening to your own breathing. Nothing asks anything from you. Nothing needs to be solved tonight. This place asks only one thing: to rest. You walk toward the old wooden door. The lantern gently sways in your hand. Its warm light falls across the weathered wood. You reach out slowly. Your fingertips touch the old door. It feels warm, comforting, almost familiar. You gently push. The heavy door opens without a sound. A wave of warm air quietly welcomes you inside. The scent of old books fills the room. The soft crackle of a distant fireplace reaches your ears. Behind you, the rain continues to fall. Ahead of you, a peaceful world quietly waits. You take one final step across the doorway. The door slowly closes behind you, and your journey has only just begun. For a quiet moment, you simply stand there, listening. The rain continues to fall beyond the old walls. Its gentle rhythm feels calm, steady, timeless. You lift the lantern just a little higher. Its warm light reaches across the wooden floor. Tiny particles of dust drift slowly through the air. They sparkle for only a moment, before quietly disappearing into the darkness once again. You take another slow breath. The air feels warm, comfortable, peaceful. Somewhere nearby, the old fireplace quietly crackles. Its gentle warmth reaches you long before you can even see it. You smile softly, without knowing exactly why. Perhaps some places have a way of making us feel at home, even the very first time we arrive. The library is silent, not an empty silence, a peaceful silence, the kind that allows your heart to rest, the kind that asks nothing from you. You begin walking once again, very slowly. The lantern swings gently beside you. Its golden light moves across the ancient wooden shelves, across old stone walls, across paintings that have quietly watched over this place for generations. Outside, the rain continues its endless song. Inside, everything feels warm. Everything feels safe. For the first time in a long while, you feel completely present. There is no yesterday. There is no tomorrow. Only this quiet night. Only this peaceful library. Only the gentle sound of falling rain. And as you take another slow step forward, you quietly wonder what peaceful story may be waiting for you beyond the next bookshelf. Act 2. The endless shelves. The old wooden door closes quietly behind you. Its gentle sound slowly disappears into the peaceful silence. For a few moments, you simply stand still, The lantern glows warmly in your hand. Its golden light spreads across the polished wooden floor. The rain continues beyond the tall windows, soft, steady, unchanging. Somewhere deeper inside the library, the fireplace quietly crackles. Its gentle warmth reaches you like an old friend. You begin walking once again. One slow step, then another. Your footsteps are soft against the ancient floorboards. Every sound quickly melts back into silence. Towering bookshelves surround you on every side. They stretch high toward the shadowed ceiling. Each shelf holds hundreds of carefully arranged books. Some are bound in dark leather, some wear faded cloth covers. Others seem so old that time itself has softened their edges. You move your lantern slightly higher. Golden light dances across thousands of quiet book spines. Tiny letters shimmer for only a second, then disappear back into shadow. There is no rush, no destination waiting at the end of these endless aisles. Tonight, the journey itself is enough. You breathe in slowly. The air is warm and comforting. It carries the peaceful scent of old paper, polished oak, warm stone, and the faint fragrance of rain drifting through a distant open window. Your shoulders begin to relax. Your breathing becomes slower. Every quiet step feels lighter than the one before. The outside world feels farther away now. Its worries can no longer reach this place. Only silence remains. Only warmth. Only peace. You gently run your fingers along one wooden shelf. The smooth surface feels cool beneath your hand. Years of careful hands have polished the wood until it feels almost alive. You smile softly. This library has welcomed countless quiet visitors, readers, dreamers, travelers searching for nothing more than a peaceful evening. Perhaps, tonight, you have become one of them. The lantern flickers gently, never struggling, only breathing with its small golden flame. Outside, raindrops continue their endless lullaby upon the tall glass windows. Inside, everything rests peacefully. You slowly turn into another narrow aisle. This one feels even quieter than the last. Dust drifts gently through the lantern light. Tiny golden specks float lazily through the warm air. For a moment, it almost feels as though time itself has stopped. You pause, not because you are tired, but because this silence feels too beautiful to interrupt. You simply listen. The rain, the fire, your slow breathing. Nothing else exists. Then, far ahead, resting quietly upon a lonely shelf, one single book catches the warm glow of your lantern. It seems almost as though it has been waiting just for you. Part 4. The Forgotten Book. You slowly reach toward the lonely book. The lantern glows softly in your hand. Its warm light gently falls across the faded leather cover. For a quiet moment, you simply look at it. It feels different from every other book around it. Not brighter, not newer, only quieter. As though it has patiently waited through countless rainy nights. You gently brush away a thin layer of dust. Tiny golden particles drift through the lantern light. They float slowly, then quietly disappear into the still air. You carefully slide the book from the shelf. The old wood gives the softest whisper. Nothing more. The library remains peaceful. You hold the book with both hands. It feels surprisingly warm, comfortable, almost familiar. Outside, the rain continues its endless lullaby. Inside, the fireplace answers with its gentle crackle. The two sounds blend together perfectly, neither one louder than the other. You slowly open the first page. The paper moves with a soft whisper. Its pages are old, yet beautifully preserved. The handwriting is neat, patient, elegant. Every word was written with care. Someone once sat inside this very library, listening to this same rain, watching this same fire, turning these same pages. The thought makes you smile. Some stories never disappear. They simply wait for another quiet evening, for another gentle reader. You slowly turn another page. The lantern light dances across the faded ink. You are not reading quickly. There is no need. Each page invites you to slow down, to breathe, to rest. The warm glow surrounds you. The chair nearby waits patiently. The fireplace continues its peaceful rhythm. Outside, the rain keeps falling. Inside, time feels wonderfully still. For a little while, the entire world becomes only this library. only these pages, only the comforting sound of rain. And without noticing, your heart begins to feel lighter than it has in a very long time. Part 5. The Quiet Reading Room. You gently close the book for a moment, not because the story has ended, but because this peaceful silence deserves to be heard. You look around the library once again. The lantern glows warmly beside you. Its soft golden light reaches only a few feet ahead. Everything beyond becomes a comforting darkness. There is nothing frightening about the shadows. They simply allow the room to rest. You slowly carry the book toward a comfortable chair beside the fireplace. The fire burns quietly. Its orange light dances across the old stone walls. Every gentle crackle blends perfectly with the endless rain outside. You carefully place the lantern upon a small wooden table. Its warm light now joins the soft glow of the fire. Together, they fill the room with peaceful golden warmth. You settle into the chair. The soft cushion welcomes you immediately. Your body begins to relax. Your shoulders feel lighter. Your breathing grows slower. Outside, the rain continues without hurry. Tiny streams of water slide down the tall windows. Beyond the glass, the ancient forest quietly sleeps beneath the gentle night. You open the book once again. The pages move softly beneath your fingers. Every page feels delicate. Every word carries quiet kindness. There are no battles, no loud voices, only gentle stories written for peaceful hearts. You slowly continue reading, one page, then another. There is no reason to hurry. The story will patiently wait for every breath you take. The warm scent of old paper mixes with burning cedar wood. It is comforting, familiar, almost as though you have known this place your entire life. The fire continues its gentle rhythm. The lantern remains steady. The rain never stops. Together, they become the perfect lullaby. You pause for another slow breath. You feel completely safe, completely warm, completely at peace. For this quiet evening, nothing else exists beyond this beautiful library. Only the story, only the fire, only the rain, and the quiet comfort surrounding you from every direction. Part 6. The Window of Rain. You gently close the old book, not because the story has ended, but because your eyes are quietly drawn toward the rain. You rise slowly from the comfortable chair. The lantern feels warm in your hand. Its golden light gently follows every step you take. You walk toward the tall window. Outside, the rain still falls with the same peaceful rhythm. Tiny drops slowly slide down the old glass. Beyond the window, the ancient forest rests beneath the quiet night. The tall pine trees move gently with the soft wind. Far away, a faint layer of mist drifts between the trees. Everything feels calm. Everything feels beautifully still. You place one hand against the cool glass. The warmth of the library remains behind you. The coolness of the rainy night waits beyond the window. Two different worlds meeting quietly in one peaceful moment. The lantern softly reflects across the glass. Its golden light mixes with the gentle glow of the candles. For a moment, it almost feels as though the stars themselves have entered the room. You breathe in slowly. The scent of rain reaches you through a tiny opening in the window. Fresh earth, wet leaves, old pine trees. The fragrance carries peaceful memories. Perhaps memories you cannot quite remember, yet somehow still recognize. Behind you, the fireplace continues its gentle crackle. The old book rests patiently upon the wooden table. It will still be there when you return. There is no need to hurry. There never is. The rain continues its endless lullaby. Each drop seems softer than the one before. You watch quietly, without speaking, without thinking, simply listening, simply breathing. The night asks nothing from you. The library asks nothing from you. This peaceful moment is enough. You smile softly, feeling lighter than before, feeling safer than before, as though every drop of rain has gently carried away another small worry. You remain beside the window, watching the rain, until the quiet warmth of the fireplace gently calls you back once again. Part 6. The Window of Rain. You gently rise from the chair, leaving the old book resting quietly beside the fireplace. The lantern feels warm in your hand. Its golden light softly follows every slow step you take. The room remains peaceful. Nothing has changed. The fire continues its gentle crackle. The rain continues its endless song. You slowly walk toward one of the great windows. The tall glass stretches from the wooden floor almost to the ceiling. Tiny drops of rain slide down the glass, one after another. Each drop follows its own quiet path before disappearing into the darkness below. You stop only a few steps away. For a long moment, you simply watch. Beyond the window, the ancient forest sleeps beneath the gentle rain. Tall pine trees sway softly in the cool night breeze. A thin layer of silver mist floats slowly between the trees. Everything feels calm. Everything feels wonderfully still. You place your free hand lightly upon the cool glass. The warmth of the library remains behind you. The cool night waits peacefully beyond the window. Neither one asks you to choose. Both simply welcome you. The lantern reflects softly across the old glass. For a brief moment, its warm golden light seems to become part of the rainy night outside. You breathe in slowly. The faint scent of fresh rain reaches you through a tiny opening near the window frame. Wet earth, ancient wood, fresh pine, quiet moss. Every breath feels cleaner than the last. Behind you, the fireplace continues its slow rhythm. The old book waits patiently upon the wooden table. Nothing asks to be finished tonight. Nothing asks to be hurried. The library understands the beauty of moving slowly. You continue watching the rain. One drop, then another, then hundreds more. Every drop carries the same peaceful rhythm. Without realizing it, your breathing begins to match the sound outside. Slow, gentle, comfortable. The worries that once filled your mind have quietly disappeared. There are no unfinished tasks here, no loud voices, no busy streets. Only the rain. Only the warm light. Only this peaceful library. A small candle resting beside the window flickers gently. Its tiny flame dances together with the lantern. The two lights fill the room with a comforting golden glow. You smile softly. Not because something extraordinary has happened, but because nothing needs to happen. This quiet moment is already enough. You remain beside the window, listening, breathing, resting, as the endless rain continues to sing its gentle lullaby through the peaceful night. Part 7. The Gentle Return. After a long while, you slowly step away from the window. The rain continues behind you. Its gentle rhythm follows every quiet step you take. The lantern glows softly in your hand. Its warm light paints peaceful patterns across the old wooden floor. You walk back toward the fireplace. The room feels even warmer now. The gentle fire continues to dance behind its ancient stone frame. Golden light flickers across the walls, across the bookshelves, across the quiet wooden ceiling. Nothing has changed. Yet somehow, everything feels even more peaceful than before. You settle gently into the comfortable chair once again. The soft cushion welcomes you like an old friend. You carefully pick up the forgotten book. Its leather cover feels smooth beneath your fingertips. The pages open easily, as though the story has patiently waited for your return. You read another page, then another. Every sentence moves gently through your mind. There are no difficult thoughts, no loud adventures, only peaceful words describing quiet forests, warm homes, kind hearts, and evenings filled with gentle rain. Outside, the rain continues its endless lullaby. Inside, the fire quietly answers. The two sounds become one beautiful melody. You pause for a slow breath. The scent of old paper fills the air. It blends softly with burning cedar wood. The comforting fragrance surrounds you completely. Your lantern burns with the same steady flame, never rushing, never fading, only glowing with quiet warmth. You lean back comfortably. The book rests lightly in your hands. Your shoulders become lighter. Your breathing becomes slower. The silence no longer feels empty. It feels alive, filled with peace, filled with gentle memories. Somewhere above, the old wooden beams quietly settle. A tiny sound echoes softly through the library. Then silence returns once again. You smile. This old place has its own gentle heartbeat. Every shelf, every stone, every quiet corner seems to breathe with calmness. Time no longer matters. Only this peaceful evening remains. You slowly turn another page. The lantern light follows every word. Outside, the rain washes the forest with endless patience. Inside, warm light protects every quiet thought. You close your eyes for just a brief moment, listening, breathing, resting. When you open them again, the peaceful story is still waiting, exactly where you left it. Just as the library has always waited, patiently, quietly, for another beautiful rainy night. Part 9. The Candlelight Corner. The fire continues its quiet song. The rain still whispers beyond the tall windows. For a long moment, you simply remain where you are, listening, breathing, resting. The lantern beside you burns with the same gentle flame. Its golden light softly fills the room. You slowly rise from the chair. The old wooden floor answers with the quietest creak beneath your feet. Nothing feels hurried. Nothing asks you to move faster. You carry the lantern through another peaceful corner of the library. There, beside a tall window, a single candle quietly burns upon an ancient wooden table. Its tiny flame dances gently whenever the rain breeze slips through the narrow opening above. The lantern and the candle glow together, two small lights, sharing the same peaceful night. You carefully place the lantern beside the candle. The warm light becomes even softer now. Golden reflections shimmer across the polished wood. The quiet room feels warmer than ever. You slowly sit beside the window. Outside, the rain continues without end. Tiny drops race gently down the old glass. Beyond them, the dark forest rests peacefully beneath the silent night sky. Mist slowly drifts between the ancient trees. Nothing disturbs the quiet landscape. You rest your hands upon the table. The gentle warmth of the candle reaches your fingertips. Its tiny flame never struggles. It simply continues shining, patiently, calmly. You find yourself smiling once again. Sometimes, the smallest light is enough to brighten an entire evening. The rain seems slower now. Its peaceful rhythm gently matches your breathing. Every slow inhale fills your lungs with comfort. Every quiet exhale carries another small worry away. Behind you, thousands of old books continue resting upon their shelves. Ahead of you, the peaceful forest sleeps beneath the rain. Between these two quiet worlds, you have found the perfect place to rest. Nothing needs your attention. Nothing asks for your energy. Only this gentle evening remains. Only the warm candle. Only the soft lantern. Only the endless rain. You close your eyes for one peaceful moment. The warmth surrounds you. The silence embraces you. The night feels endlessly kind. And somewhere deep within your heart, a quiet feeling of home begins to grow. Part 10. The Midnight Calm. The candle continues to burn quietly. Its gentle flame never grows larger, never grows smaller. It simply shines with peaceful patience. You remain seated beside the old window. The lantern rests quietly beside the candle. Together, they fill the little corner with a warm golden glow. Outside, midnight has quietly settled across the forest. The rain still falls with the same gentle rhythm. Every raindrop softly kisses the leaves before disappearing into the darkness below. The forest seems to be sleeping. Even the wind has become slower, gentler, calmer. You take another slow breath. The cool scent of rain drifts softly through the tiny opening near the window. Fresh earth, wet pine, old moss. The peaceful fragrance fills your heart with quiet comfort. You slowly stand once again. The lantern feels familiar in your hand now. Its warm light has become a trusted companion. You walk through another quiet passage between the endless bookshelves. Every shelf watches silently. Every book rests peacefully. No voices, no footsteps, only the soft sound of rain. Only the gentle crackle of the distant fireplace. Your fingers slowly glide across the worn wooden shelves. The smooth wood carries the quiet memories of countless readers who once found comfort here. Perhaps they also arrived on rainy nights. Perhaps they also searched for nothing more than peace. You smile softly. Some places never truly belong to one person. They quietly welcome every gentle soul who finds their way inside. You pause beneath a tall wooden arch. Looking back across the library, the fire glows warmly in the distance. The candle still flickers beside the window. Your chair waits patiently where you left it. Everything remains exactly as before. Safe, warm, peaceful. You realize there is nowhere else you would rather be. The outside world feels impossibly far away now. Its noise can no longer reach this place. Its worries have quietly disappeared into the endless sound of falling rain. You close your eyes for one peaceful moment, listening, breathing, resting. When you open them again, the lantern still glows. The fire still burns. The rain still sings. And the ancient library continues to quietly protect every peaceful dream that enters through its old wooden doors. Part 11. The Gentle Night. The lantern rests quietly beside your chair. Its warm golden light fills the peaceful corner of the library. The fireplace continues its gentle crackle. Outside, the rain never stops. It falls with the same calm rhythm that has quietly accompanied you since the beginning of this peaceful evening. You slowly return to the comfortable chair. The old book still waits where you left it, patiently, silently, as though it understands there is never any reason to hurry. You gently open another page. The paper feels soft beneath your fingertips. Its edges have become smooth after countless quiet years. The faded ink remains beautifully clear beneath the lantern's glow. You begin reading once again. Every sentence flows gently through your thoughts. There are no loud moments, no sudden surprises, only peaceful words that invite your heart to slow down. The fire grows warmer. Its soft orange light dances across the pages. Tiny shadows move quietly across the old wooden table. The room feels wonderfully alive, not through noise, but through silence. The kind of silence that allows every breath to feel lighter. You pause for a moment, listening. The fire, the rain, the quiet turning of another page. Nothing else exists. Beyond the tall windows, the forest remains wrapped in gentle mist. The branches move slowly beneath the falling rain. Somewhere in the distance, a small owl softly calls into the peaceful night. Then silence returns once again. You smile gently. Even the forest seems to whisper goodnight. The lantern continues burning with the same steady flame, never flickering wildly, never fading, only offering its quiet light without asking for anything in return. You slowly close your eyes, only for a single peaceful breath. When you open them again, the room feels even calmer than before. Every worry has quietly drifted away. Every restless thought has disappeared into the endless rhythm of the rain. You lean back comfortably. The warmth surrounds you from every direction. The chair supports you gently. The fire keeps you warm. The lantern softly lights the pages before you. The rain protects the peaceful silence outside. For this quiet evening, nothing more is needed. You take one final slow breath, feeling safe, feeling warm, feeling completely at home. And somewhere deep inside your heart, a quiet feeling tells you, you never truly found this peaceful library. Perhaps the peaceful library has quietly found you. Part 12. The Peaceful Ending. The night has grown quieter. The rain still falls beyond the ancient windows. The fireplace continues its gentle warmth. The lantern beside you glows with the same calm golden light. Nothing has changed. And somehow, that is the most beautiful feeling of all. You slowly close the old book. Its final page rests peacefully beneath your fingertips. There is no ending that needs to be explained. Some stories are not meant to finish. They simply become part of the quiet moments we carry with us. You gently place the book back upon the wooden shelf, exactly where it has rested for so many years. It feels right, almost as though it has returned home. You take one last slow walk through the peaceful library. The towering bookshelves stand silently beneath the warm light. The old wooden floor quietly greets each gentle step. The candles continue their soft dance. The fire still whispers from the stone fireplace. Every corner of this beautiful place remains filled with comfort. You stop once more beside the great window. Outside, the forest sleeps beneath the endless rain. Mist drifts slowly between the ancient trees. The world feels wonderfully still. You rest your hands softly against the cool glass, taking one final deep breath. The scent of rain, old books, warm cedar wood, and glowing firelight fills your heart with quiet peace. You smile, not because you must leave, but because you know this place will always remain here. Whenever life feels too loud, whenever your heart feels tired, whenever you simply need a peaceful place to rest, this quiet library will patiently wait for you. Its fire will still be warm. Its books will still be waiting. Its rain will still be singing the same gentle lullaby. You slowly pick up the lantern once again. Its golden light softly guides your final steps. The old wooden door opens without a sound. Beyond it, the gentle rain welcomes you once more. You take one last look behind you. The peaceful library glows quietly within the warm darkness. A place of comfort, a place of silence, a place you will always remember. The door slowly closes. The rain continues. The fire quietly fades into the distance. Only the peaceful sound of falling rain remains. Take one final slow breath. Allow your eyes to become heavier. Allow your thoughts to drift away. Allow the quiet night to gently carry you into deep, peaceful, restful sleep. Good night. Part 13. The Endless Rain. The rain continues long into the peaceful night. Its gentle rhythm never changes. Soft drops fall upon the ancient roof. They quietly slide across the tall glass windows. They whisper through the sleeping forest beyond. You remain standing beside the doorway. The lantern glows warmly in your hand. Its gentle light reaches only a few steps ahead. Everything else rests peacefully within the comforting darkness. You slowly begin walking once again. Not because you have somewhere to go, but because peaceful places invite gentle wandering. Every step across the old wooden floor feels lighter than the last. The library welcomes your quiet footsteps. The books remain still upon their shelves. Thousands of silent stories patiently wait beneath their worn leather covers. There is no need to choose another one tonight. Simply knowing they are here is enough. You pause beside a tall bookshelf, running your fingertips gently across the smooth wooden edge. The polished oak feels cool, strong, timeless. Generations have quietly cared for this beautiful place. Their kindness remains within every shelf, every chair, every quiet corner. Behind you, the fireplace continues its soft crackle. Its warm light reaches across the room, dancing gently upon the walls. The peaceful glow makes every shadow feel welcoming. Never lonely, never frightening. Only calm, only gentle. Outside, the forest sleeps beneath the endless rain. Mist drifts slowly between the ancient trees. The branches move softly with the quiet night breeze. Somewhere far away, a single drop of water falls from one leaf to another. Then silence returns once more. You breathe deeply. The air carries the comforting scent of cedarwood, old books, warm candles, fresh rain, and peaceful memories that seem older than time itself. Your shoulders relax completely. Your thoughts become lighter. Your heartbeat quietly follows the rhythm of the rain. Nothing asks for your attention. Nothing asks you to hurry. This peaceful night belongs only to rest, only to quiet breathing, only to gentle moments shared with the endless rain. You smile softly, holding the lantern close, feeling completely safe, completely warm, completely at peace. And as another quiet minute passes, the beautiful library continues watching over you, just as it always has. Part 15, the last chapter. The warm cup of tea now rests quietly upon the wooden table. Its gentle warmth still lingers in your hands. The rain continues beyond the ancient windows. The fire quietly crackles nearby. Everything feels wonderfully peaceful. You slowly reach for the old book once again. Its worn leather cover feels softer than before, almost familiar, almost like greeting an old friend. You carefully open it near the final pages. The lantern glows gently across the faded paper. The beautiful handwriting continues with the same calm rhythm. Every sentence invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, to let every word settle peacefully within your heart. You turn another page, then another. The story speaks of quiet evenings, of warm fireplaces, of forests sleeping beneath gentle rain, of simple moments that become unforgettable memories. Nothing extraordinary happens, and somehow, that is exactly what makes this story so beautiful. You pause for a moment, listening, the fire, the rain, the quiet turning of another page. The peaceful silence wraps gently around you. Outside, the ancient forest remains asleep beneath the endless rain. The tall trees sway softly. Mist drifts silently between their branches. The whole world seems to breathe more slowly. Inside, the library feels warmer than ever. The shelves stand patiently around you. Thousands of books continue resting peacefully in the golden light. You realize that every story here carries the same quiet promise. Whenever someone needs peace, this place will always welcome them home. You slowly reach the final page. There are only a few gentle words. Simple, kind, peaceful. You read them slowly, then quietly close the book, not with sadness, but with gratitude. Some journeys never truly end. They simply become part of who we are. You place your hands softly upon the cover, smiling gently. The lantern continues glowing. The fireplace continues warming the room. The rain continues singing beyond the windows. Nothing asks you to leave. Nothing asks you to stay. The peaceful library simply allows you to rest for as long as your heart desires. You lean back comfortably, closing your eyes for one slow breath, feeling safe, feeling warm, feeling completely surrounded by quiet comfort. And in that beautiful silence, you understand that the greatest stories are not always the loudest ones. Sometimes, they are simply the ones that help us finally rest. Part 16. The Quiet Heart. The book now rests peacefully upon the wooden table. Its story has gently settled within your heart. The lantern continues to glow beside you. Its warm light never fades. The fireplace quietly crackles. The rain continues its endless lullaby beyond the ancient windows. You slowly stand once again. The peaceful library feels different now, not because it has changed, but because you have. Every quiet corner feels familiar. Every shelf feels welcoming. Every gentle sound brings another feeling of comfort. You begin walking slowly through the endless rows of books. Your footsteps are almost silent. The old wooden floor softly supports each careful step. The lantern paints warm circles of light across the polished oak. Dust floats peacefully through the golden glow, like tiny stars drifting through a calm night sky. You pause beside one of the tallest bookshelves. Looking upward, thousands of books rest quietly above you, each one carrying another peaceful journey, another quiet evening, another gentle dream waiting patiently to be discovered. You softly smile. There is comfort in knowing that beautiful stories never truly disappear. They simply wait, patiently, kindly, for someone who needs them. Outside, the rain becomes slightly softer. The tiny drops continue sliding down the tall glass windows. Beyond them, the forest remains wrapped in silver mist. The trees breathe slowly beneath the peaceful night. Inside, the fire continues glowing with gentle warmth. Its light reaches every quiet corner of the room. Nothing feels cold. Nothing feels empty. The entire library seems alive with peaceful silence. You place one hand over your heart, taking one long, slow breath. You notice how calm your breathing has become, how light your thoughts now feel. The worries you carried here have quietly disappeared. The peaceful rain has carried them away. The warm fire has softened them. The quiet library has gently replaced them with comfort. You close your eyes, listening only to the rain, only to the fire, only to your slow breathing. This moment asks nothing from you. No decisions, no responsibilities, only rest, only peace, only this beautiful night. When you open your eyes again, the lantern still shines. The fireplace still glows. The endless rain still sings beyond the ancient windows. And deep within your quiet heart, you know that this peaceful place will always remain with you, wherever tomorrow may gently lead. Part 17. The Gentle Farewell. The peaceful night quietly continues. The rain still falls with the same gentle rhythm. The fireplace softly glows behind you. The lantern remains warm within your hand. Nothing asks you to hurry. Nothing asks you to leave. You slowly walk toward the great entrance of the ancient library. Each quiet step echoes softly across the old wooden floor. Then silence gently returns once again. You pause beside the towering bookshelves, running your fingertips across the smooth wooden shelves one final time. The old books remain exactly where they have always been, patiently waiting, quietly resting, ready to welcome another peaceful soul on another rainy evening. You smile gently, knowing this place will never truly disappear. Outside, the rain washes the ancient stone path leading through the forest. Small pools of water reflect the warm golden light shining from the library windows. The mist drifts slowly between the tall pine trees. The entire forest seems wrapped in peaceful dreams. You slowly open the heavy wooden door. Cool night air quietly greets your face. The gentle scent of fresh rain fills every breath. Wet earth, ancient trees, soft moss. The peaceful fragrance feels wonderfully calming. You step outside beneath the covered stone entrance. The lantern glows softly beside you. Its warm light reaches only a short distance before disappearing into the gentle rain. You look back one final time. The library shines warmly through the rain-covered windows. The fireplace still glows inside. The books remain safe. The quiet chair still waits beside the fire. Everything continues exactly as it should. A peaceful place, protected by rain, filled with warmth, waiting patiently through every season. You take one slow breath, then another, feeling lighter than ever before. The worries that once followed you have quietly faded into the sound of the rain. Only calmness remains, only gratitude, only peaceful silence. You begin walking slowly along the quiet forest path. The lantern gently lights each careful step. Behind you, the beautiful library slowly disappears into the silver mist. Ahead of you, the peaceful night continues without end. The rain softly sings above you, and every quiet step carries you deeper into comfort, deeper into peace, deeper into perfect rest. Part 20. Good night. The rain has become softer now. Each gentle drop falls with quiet patience. The forest breathes peacefully beneath the fading night. The lantern still glows in your hand. Its warm golden light gently guides your final steps along the ancient stone path. Behind you, the old library has disappeared into the silver mist. Yet somehow, you know it is still there. Its fireplace still burns warmly. Its shelves still protect countless peaceful stories. Its quiet rooms still welcome every gentle soul searching for rest. You stop walking, slowly turning toward the forest one last time. The trees stand silently beneath the rain. The branches move softly in the cool morning breeze. Tiny birds have not yet begun to sing. The whole world remains wonderfully still. You close your eyes, taking one long, slow, comfortable breath. The fresh scent of rain fills your lungs. Wet earth, ancient pine, soft moss, cool morning air. Every peaceful fragrance reminds you that this quiet journey will always remain within your heart. The lantern flame gently flickers, then becomes steady once again, just like your breathing, just like your heartbeat. Calm, peaceful, safe. You smile quietly. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to carry, nothing left to worry about. Only this beautiful moment remains. The gentle rain, the silent forest, the peaceful memories of the warm library behind you. You slowly begin walking once more. One quiet step, then another. The stone path gradually disappears into the soft morning mist. The lantern's golden light grows smaller, until it becomes only a tiny warm glow in the distance. The rain continues its endless lullaby. The forest continues its peaceful dream. And somewhere, beyond the trees, the ancient library patiently waits for another rainy evening. Whenever you wish to return, its warm fire will welcome you. Its quiet books will wait for you. Its peaceful silence will always know your name. Now, allow your breathing to become slower. Allow your body to become heavier. Allow every peaceful sound to gently carry you toward deep, comfortable, restful sleep. Good night and sweet dreams.